Ito ang DWDD 1134 kHz. Balita, impormasyon at musika. AM at FM pinagsama. Ito ang Katropa Radio. Iba tayo.
Kayo ay nakatutok sa 1134 kHz. DWDD Katropa Radio. Iba tayo. Kami po ay kasapi ng KBP, kapisanan ng mga broadcaster ng Pilipinas.
Pagising sa umaga, ngiti ko'y masaya. Narinig sa radyo, boses ng katropa mo. Iba't ibang uri ng kwento, mapapakinggan dito sa Luzon, Visayas at Mindanao, pati sa buong mundo. Makinig na sa katropa, dito di ka mag-iisa. Makisaya, makibalita, makiawit sa musika. Sabay-sabay at sama-sama tungo sa pagkakaisa. The best at bida ka dito sa Katropa Radio. Iba tayo.
Ito ang DWDD 1134 kHz Katropa Radio. Iba tayo.
Isang aklat lang ang iyong dala. Minsay wala naman pero papasok pa. Kahit anong mangyari ay tuloy-tuloy ka lang. Basta't kami mayroong natututunan. Minsan ay kay saya ng iyong pagtuturo. Minsay nakakatakot pag mainit ang ulo. Ngunit kahit ano pa ang ugali mo, basta't kami tiyak na natututo. O guru ko, ang iyong tungkulin ay di gawang biro. Ngunit ako'y bilib sa'yo, dahil sa'yo kukote ko'y tumatalino. Minsan sa klase mo ako'y nababagot, dahil kay daming sermon ang inaabot. Ngunit nalaman ko kaya pala ganon, ika'y pangalawang magulang ko. O guru ko, ang iyong tungkulin ay di gawang biro. Ngunit ako'y bilib sa'yo, dahil sa'yo kukote ko'y tumatalino. Ang aral mong dulot sa'kin, puhunan ko sa pagdating ng hamon ng bukas, aking mararating. O guru ko, ang iyong tungkulin ay di gawang biro. Ngunit ako'y bilib sa'yo, dahil sa'yo kukote ko'y tumatalino. O guru ko, dahil sa'yo kukote ko'y tumatalino.
Good afternoon to all of our listeners here at DWDD Katropa Radio. You are listening to your favorite Sunday afternoon habit, The Voice of the Teachers, the only radio program for teachers, by teachers, and with teachers. And together with me this afternoon are your indefatigable co-hosts. We have Master Trainer Gerald.
Yes, a blessed afternoon, fellow educators. Welcome to Voice of the Teachers, the weekly show that aims to inform, inspire. Yes?
So you just proceed.
Okay. A blessed afternoon again, fellow teachers. Sorry for that technical difficulty. We're live, so we cannot avoid these things. Welcome to Voice of the Teachers, the weekly show that aims to inform, inspire, and empower our fellow educators, both in the formal, the non-formal, and the informal sectors. Thank you. Good morning, Mr.
Good
Katropa.
afternoon.
Katropa.
Good afternoon tayo.
Yes, good afternoon na tayo. Katropa, kumusta naman ang iyong linggo?
I'm very, very good. I'm very happy to have you with us back here in the show, Trainer Gerald, after
super
about 2
busy.
weeks of being absent.
Yes. 3.
3 ba?
3
Basta I know that you went to Visayas.
Iloilo,
Iloilo.
yes. I conducted a customer service workshop and then 3 beses yun for this month, 3 company orientations. I conducted, 47 habits of highly successful employees for our newly hired associates para syempre ma-prepare sila for their tasks, no?
And I'm very, very confident all of your trainings were very, very successful.
Oh, very, very, very well attended. Ang ganda nung response, even to sa evaluation, almost perfect.
Master trainer kasi.
Hindi naman. Mas,
Anyway.
yung mamayang guest natin, yun ang master trainer.
And we're looking forward to your segment later on.
Yes.
TLC, the learning
The
curve.
learning curve.
Okay, another segment host who is with us this afternoon is Teacher Jeff Medes, who's the segment host of
Sidelines. Yeah, pareho kami ng araw niya, no?
Ayan, magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat, and I hope lahat ng mga teachers ay masayang-masaya ngayong linggo dahil bukas sasabak na naman tayo sa panibagong buhay ng pagtuturo. Ayan.
Correct.
Pero bago ang lahat, makinig muna kayo sa amin.
Oh.
And our language specialist who's with us this afternoon is the bubbly Teacher Jeff.
Yes, bubbly
Ang bunso.
talaga. Good afternoon, mga fellow teachers po. Kumusta na po kayo?
Okay, and of course, sitting in for Dr. Ray Samson, this is your host, Bobby Ancheta. Okay, so Teacher Gerald, we have a busy afternoon this Sunday afternoon, the 2nd of September.
Yes, another hour of information and inspiration na naman tayo ngayon.
Naalala ko lang yesterday when I was going home from an engagement, I was riding the taxi and then the taxi driver told me, Sir, Christmas na tayo ngayon.
Oo nga,
Because
Ber
Ber month. So, a couple
Pwede mo
of...
yung mga kanta ni,
Yes.
ni Jose Marichan.
Oh, yun. So, a couple of months from now, it's already going to be the Yuletide season. So, parents, teachers, lahat-lahat na tayo, maghanda na.
Correct. Mga ninong-ninang, maghanda na sa mga inaanak, di ba?
Okay.
Huwag magtatago.
Since we have a very, very busy afternoon this afternoon, we would now be proceeding to our updates from the CHED and the DepEd. Teacher Jed?
Yes, thank you very much, Teacher Bobby. So here are the DepEd and CHED updates for this week. So first, Zamboanga City is currently implementing the Madrasa Education School Program, which consists of classes in the Islamic faith 3 times a week and Arabic language twice a week. The teaching of these 2 components has been made possible through the Arabic language and Islamic values education, or ALIVE. More than 50,000 primary level students, these are from kindergarten till high school, they are undergoing the Madrasa Education School Program. Second, in time for World Teachers Day on October 5th, the host will be Eastern Visayas, and the representative for Eastern Visayas is Ormoc City. So it was announced by Education Undersecretary Tonisito Umali that Eastern Visayas will be the host for the celebration of World Teachers Day nationwide in Ormoc City. So the theme is Gurong Filipino, Turo Mo Kinabukasan Ko. And teachers all over the country have celebrated the occasion for 2 years since the implementation of Republic Act 10743, or the celebration of Teachers Day on October 5th. This was approved on January 29th, 2 years ago. And for the results-based performance management system, which is being implemented, DepEd Guimaras will be implementing it, and the RPMS, which is the results-based performance management system, this will rate teachers more systematically and focus not just on their pedagogical skills, but also their behavior, their morals, their attitude towards students and other stakeholders, and of course, their creativeness and innovation in teaching and guiding their students. And for the health component of education, the Department of Education and the Department of Agriculture have collaborated for the establishment of vegetable gardens in public primary and secondary schools nationwide. So they have started the Gulayan sa Paralan program in Sorsogon, and this aims to foster healthful eating, sustainable planting, and waste reduction among students, teachers, and other community members. So DepEd regional offices will provide schools with seeds and planting tools so that students and teachers may start planting and caring for their crops. So the updates will be posted on the Facebook page of Voice of the Teachers Multimedia. Kaya wag po tayo magkatubiling mag-share at i-update natin ang ating mga fellow teachers para alam nila kung anong kaganapan sa edukasyon sa Pilipinas. Thank you very much.
Check na natin, Teacher Jetta. I think that is madrasa
Oh,
education.
madrasa. Thank you,
Yes.
Teacher Bobby.
Okay.
I stand corrected.
I would also like to greet our fellow co-hosts na nagsusubaybay sa atin this afternoon. Sina Dr. Rizal Vidalio, ang guidance counselor ng bayan, si Herman Brinas. And I would also like to thank si Ma'am Amelita
Roble
Ayunzo, who's also listening to us this afternoon.
Yeah,
Thank
hello
you very
po.
much.
And sa aking mahigit 1,400 na fellow associates sa Standard Insurance, hello po sa inyo. And then, on behalf of the VOTT team, we would like to greet the following AFP personalities. Una-una na po dyan, si AFP General Carlito Galvaez, Major General Bienvenido Datuin, the Commander Civil Relations Service of AFP, Colonel Noel de la Cruz, Chief of Staff of CRS, AFP, Major Alwin Maneja, Group Commander of the Media Civil Relations Affairs Group, and Captain Aladin Almendras, Deputy Commander of the Media Civil Relations Affairs Group. Thank you very much for providing us with the platform where we can voice out the concerns of our fellow educators. Mga katropa, please continue supporting our troops. Bukod sa mga kapulisan na ini-ensure yung ating safety and security, ito pong mga kasundaluhan natin ay binibigyan kanilang buhay, no? Lalo na pag malaki ang mga malaki ang mga problema na involve na kailangan ng tulong nila, they're always there, no? So let us support them any way we can.
Teacher Faye is also watching us this afternoon.
Oh, Teacher Faye, how? Hi. We're proud of you. May bago siyang pinost na
Very
video.
busy. Very busy si Teacher Faye, but we're very, very happy that whenever it's her schedule, meron siyang palaging
May guest lagi siya, no?
dito sa ating show.
At kung wala man, ako nagpapadala ko para sa
pa rin.
kanya talaga.
Okay.
Oo.
So, we would also like to thank one of our sponsors, the Asian Psychological Services and Assessment, the APSA, for their sponsorship of our mugs.
Yes.
Thank you very
colorful,
much.
Vivid ang colors.
And
I
they
like it.
also
I like
have
it.
an upcoming activity, which we have already posted sa Facebook account natin. So, hindi na tayo
Papaligoy-ligoy.
pa. We will now proceed with our first segment, Sidelines,
Yes.
which is going to be hosted by our segment host, Teacher Jeff Medes. Teacher Jeff.
Okay, ayan, alam niyo mga kaguro, katropa, no? Excited ako ngayon dahil kakaibang sideline na naman ng isa sa ating mga kasamahan ang mapapakinggan at magkakaroon tayo ng kaalaman ngayong hapon na to, no? Kasama ko po ay isang chemistry teacher mula sa St. Paul University, Manila. Ayan, at welcome po sa ating topic ngayon sa Sidelines, ang Teach, Travel, and Tour, a unique but profitable combination. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, please welcome Teacher Lamer Morales.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good
Yes.
afternoon, Katropa.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Welcome, sir. Ayan, at alam ko, excited na yung mga katropa natin na marinig, no? Ano po ba ang dahilan kung bakit, aside from teaching, ay kumuha pa kayo ng kaunting sideline?
Maybe a brief background. Way back 2013, since K-12 is about to start, so I requested for a leave of absence, so I went to Korea to work there for 3 years. But I did not teach there. I worked there as a software development manager.
Wow.
So I stayed in Seoul for 3 years, and then after I came back, it's around November 2016, I mean. So I needed something for work because that time it's still not the end of the semester or not the start of the semester. So I started with my travel agency because when I was still in Korea, I have a partner, a business partner in the Philippines, and then she started the business for me, and I was the one financing it. So that time, it started 2015. So when I came back, that's the time I want to focus on the business, and then after some time, it's really difficult. It's my first time to be in business, so there are really struggles, and good thing I was invited, and I actually had the chance to go back to St. Paul because I was just on leave for more than 3 years, and then now I'm doing both. I'm doing the teaching full-time, and I'm doing the business part-time.
Wow. Sir, na-inspire ba kayo sa Korea? Kasi di ba magandang travel destination talaga yung Korea. Lalo na ngayon,
hit yan ngayon, ha?
K-pop. Isa ba yun sa naging inspiration nyo na magtayo ng travel tour agency?
Tama po, sir, because ang pangalan nga ng travel agency ay Hanguk Travel Express, meaning Hanguk means Korea or South Korea.
Okay. Pero po dito, syempre, mas maganda naman yung mga tourist spots sa Philippines. May mga nabubook din po kayong mga clients, no, dito sa Pilipinas?
Marami. In fact, we cater to local and international tours. So, we can customize it for the customers, and then we will give the proposal.
Wow, ayan. Sir, kasi daw, para ma-inspire, marami rin, bukod po sa'yo, marami rin ako kakilala mga teachers na meron na nagtatayo rin ng mga travel or ticketing agency, no? Kasi sabi nila, isa sa mga perks is napupuntahan nila yung mga destination, no? They get to travel for free. Ganon din ba kayo, sir?
Tama po yun. In fact, sa sobrang tempting na mag-travel or kasi makikita mo kung gaano kamura yung travel tickets or cost. So, talaga maengganyo ka, at minsan, lalo na pag-package, malilibre na yung isa doon.
Alam mo, tsaka po, no, mga kasamahan kong teachers, lalo na ngayon, yung K-12 na curriculum, very, merong, kailangan mo mag-explore. For example, ako ngayon, tinuturo ko contemporary arts. So, ang hirap i-explain din sa mga bata kung di mo mismo napuntahan yung lugar kung saan ginawa yung mga arts na yon. No? Kaya ang sarap-sarap ng pakiramdam na pag nagtuturo ako sa kanila, ay, napuntahan ko na to. Paete, Iloilo, Cebu, no? Ang sarap.
Mas may credibility ka
ngayon. Yes, may credibility. At saka, nahawakan mo mismo, no? Yung mga tinuturo mo, naapakan mo mismo. So, bilang teacher, ang sarap ng pakiramdam na ma-share mo yan.
Yung sinasabi nga nila dati, Trainer Gerald, is that if you don't have the resources to be able to go to other places, then read a book. Because you will be able to fly and visit different places just by reading a book. But if you have the resources, the best way to learn is to travel.
Naman.
Get out of your comfort zone, go wherever. There's even this philosopher or one leader who suggested, if you have the time, get out of your comfort zone, see something new every year. And there are some people who really do that. They travel every year to a particular destination, to a place where they have never been before, just so that they would be able to widen their horizons. And eto rin, this is also very beneficial for the teachers, not only in the K-12 program, but even in the tertiary level.
Yes, sir.
I know some groups, I know some associations. Eto lang, shout out ko sa isang very good friend of mine, si Dean Arnold Vergara. Yung grupo niya, yung sa P-Site, Region 4, if I'm not mistaken, yung sa Bataan, Bulacan, I think dyan, sa lugar na yan, sa Longapo, they all the time have a yearly or an annual visit to different places just so that they would be able to benchmark yung curriculum ng IT. And I think it goes the same with basic education. If you have the chance, since we are trying to also become at par with the rest of Southeast Asia, go out, investigate, benchmark. Where are you? Where are we? So that we will be able to also do the necessary tweaking of our curriculum so that we will really be at par with our neighbors.
Yes, no, parang sa college po ata nga, parang lakbay aral, no, yung tawag nila, no, lakbay aral. Kaya minsan makikita mo mga isang bus yan, mga galing Marinduque, pupunta dito sa DOST, pupunta na, kasi iba pa rin yung travel, tapos while natututo ka talaga eh.
Pero Teacher Jeff, I'm just hoping kung meron mga lakbay-aral, yung pupuntahan is yung talaga mga educational places, educational destination, even yung sa mga historical sites, hindi yung sa MOA lang.
Oo naman.
Because ang dami nating makikita na kung pupunta
Nagmo-mall.
sa MOA.
Yes.
Although there's also another site in the MOA, in the Mall of Asia, which is really educational also. Meron
Yung mga
silang-
science museum
yes,
sa
meron
mga
sila
yan.
doon. But I'm hoping hindi sila sa mall gumagala.
Correct.
Yes.
I would just like to ask Teacher Lammer, why of all things did you venture into travel and tours business?
Sa dinami-dami na ibang business options.
That's a good question. Well, in fact, they say before you start a business, you think of kung ano yung vision mo and where you spend your money. And even before I started the travel agency, I already travel around the Philippines, and then in fact I used to go caving.
Wow.
And
Adventurous ka pala talaga.
we have the NGO for conservation of caves, and maybe that's where I started the travel agency.
And by the way, Teacher Jambi Santos is saying hi to you. He's watching us
Hi,
right now.
Jambi.
Yeah.
I know, hello, Teacher Jambi. Alam niyo, sir, pag ang isang teacher talaga, no, very siya, pagka nagawa niya na to, mayroon pa siyang gustong gawin. Kasi aside from travel and tours pala, si Sir Lammer ay entrepreneur din ng mga health supplements.
Yes,
No?
I heard,
So, bagay din sa travel Siyempre, di ba, pag magta-travel ka ng medyo malayo-layo, kailangan equip yung katawan mo naman ng mga supplements na makakatulong. Lalo na katulad natin, may mga edad na tayo, onte, no?
Saka maring cliche na, pero totoo talaga, health is wealth.
Yes.
Health is wealth talaga.
Okay, let's go back to travel and tour. How do you combine then teaching, traveling, and touring?
Okay.
We say that it's a unique combination. How?
Well, normally we do that. I do the traveling every weekend. So during my free time or during holiday. So sometimes they call us like the weekend warrior or something.
Wow.
And syempre, it should not be a reason for me not to finish my work. So it's really the discipline to accomplish
Time management.
the task or time management, definitely. So in fact, like when I work in Korea, the people there are so workaholic, and we're really looking for more. So that's the reason why I'm looking for something to do after work, and that made me busy.
Very
Question lang, because you said that people in Korea are workaholic. But how many days are they given as vacation?
Well, in Korea we only work for Monday to Friday, and in fact, every time they always encourage traveling, so we can file a leave or vacation leave anytime, and then as long as it is approved by the CEO.
They encourage traveling.
Yes, in fact, they really have a good tourism program there in Korea. That's why many people are going there.
Okay, so when you say they encourage, how do they encourage yung yung traveling sa mga employees, or let's say even the citizens? Is there a specific program? Is there a government-backed tourism program which they market to yuppies, to employees, to the public?
What I noticed there, for example, I always join they have these festivals all over their country, and they invite the expats. In fact, they even fund the tour itself, so they can introduce their different cultures and places to visit in Korea. So there was a time we were invited by the mayor of this town, and then we were guests in that particular festival.
Okay, that's really very nice, Gerald, no?
Yeah, very
Okay,
nice.
now, Sir Lammer, when you started your business, what were the first things that you prepared so that you will be able to ensure that your travel and tours business will be successful?
Yeah, if I'm a teacher who's aspiring to be like you, no, magtayo ng business on travel and tours, what advice would you give me?
Well, like in any business, the first problem will be the space. So, since I have the property, so I converted it into commercial property, and then from there I'm not going to pay any rent anymore. And then I got something from Korea after 3 years of work there, so they have this some sort of retirement benefit. So I use that as capital when I came back.
Do you need to network with certain agencies, certain organizations to ensure that your travels and tours business will become successful?
Yes,
Para maging sustainable din
that's
siya.
really true. In fact, that can be answered by the different suppliers. So since my former business partner started the business, so she introduced me to the different suppliers and the different organizations that I should be joining.
Yeah, our company, we accredit travel agencies.
Agencies,
No? Kasi nga, we offer travel insurance yung travel medical insurance, lalo yung ginagamit for mga visa application or sa Schengen countries. Kaya most of the travel agencies here in Metro Manila naka-accredit ngayon with us, Standard Insurance. Yeah.
Wow.
So what makes your travel agency different from
others.
the others?
Well, since the usual travel agency will only offer tourists their the usual places to visit, in my case, I want to specialize on not necessarily extreme sports, but more on the
Extreme
adventure
sports.
Wow,
Yeah,
extreme sports,
because I have a friend. He is the founder of T-Zone, the Extreme Adventure Zone. So more or less, we have this kind of activities that we can offer to those who are willing to take it to the next level, like mountain climbing and rappelling.
Ganda yun, no?
Para din yun sa mga malulusog, Gerald. So that we will be able to really exert our, or maybe how do we say this? So that we will be able to exhaust our excess
Yes.
energy.
And for people who love the adrenaline rush,
Yes.
di ba? Yung mga ganyan
At
tipo.
saka medyo kakaiba no? Parang hindi ka lang pupunta ron, no? May involved pa talaga yung,
Yes.
yung body mo, very healthy lifestyle, di ba? Ang
And in the
papromote niya
process,
sa mga teachers.
when you get out of the office, at least you would be able to see better views, something fresher, and learn something from it. In fact, whatever field that you're in, meron ka talaga mapupulot na kahit isang lesson wherever you will be going.
Correct.
You will be able to understand, if you are a teacher of economics, what is the economics in the area? What are they
Yes.
doing to be able to improve the locality's economy? And then you will be able to appreciate also the small businesses that they are also coming up. They're introducing, or they have come up. And in the process, you can also see how different localities are also getting involved in ecotourism and the protection of our Mother Earth. So
Yes,
yung mga
yes,
ganong mga ideas. And kung merong mga sports activities, physical education. So
Yeah.
everything that you do outside of the four walls of the classroom,
Classrooms, madadala mo doon.
madadala mo doon.
Diba? Kaya nga, ang maganda pa pagka-teacher talaga yung entrepreneur, merong USP or unique selling proposition.
That's
ano?
true.
May kakaiba talaga silang ibibigay sa'yo na flavor. No? Parang katulad nung kay Sir, gusto niya may extreme sports na hindi
Yes.
lang yung basta pinasyalan mo yung lugar. Maging maging active ka rin pag nandun ka na.
So ito yung USP ng
Yeah.
business ni
Yes.
Teacher Lammer, yung unique selling proposition.
Unique selling proposition.
And how would you place your business vis-a-vis the other travels and tours business? Aside from the fact that you also include extreme sports or activities, adventure activities in your travels and tours, what makes it different? How do you ensure that your clients would be able to enjoy the tours that they will be having with your company?
See, usually, di ba, pag sa mga ganyang packages, kasama na yung airfare, kasama na yung accommodation, di ba? Ano pa? Aside from sinabi mo pa, mga extreme sports, di ba? What else? What else?
Well, yun lang. Maybe it's more of the protection for the environment, because as a science teacher, so it's really related to what we teach our students, and that is how we can contribute to saving the the environment.
You
So,
know, Teacher Gerald, I have this friend who organizes mga tours na they would be going to Baler kasi he's also into sports yung sa Baler kasi di ba surfing. So, what they do whenever they would be going there during the weekends is that dun sa van, so yung dun sa van nila, meron siyang mga trivia na ginagawa, mga games, just so that lahat ng mga tao na nasa bus will not get bored. So yun, okay, in the middle of the trip, they will be, merong mga parang hindi naman stopovers but at specific points in the tour meron silang games na gagawin just to ensure that everybody enjoys the long ride, hindi mabobore. Siguro this will be one of the last questions that I will be asking Teacher Lamer. What in education or in teaching do you somehow use to influence your travels and tours business? Or how has your teaching experience become an influence in your business in travels and tours?
Okay. Well, while before, when I was like hiking and doing the other activities, I see a lot of mountaineers. They just leave their trash somewhere. So I think it's time to even in going inside the cave. So it's time to really advocate the preservation of the environment and at the same time to educate the people. So maybe that's one way of educating people by having that kind of business. So the guests can be educated in a better way and they will be taught how to preserve nature and to respect the environment.
Okay, very good.
Okay, so before we go to our next segment, before you go and before we go to the next segment, let me ask you, Teacher Lamer, what are the packages and what are the destinations that your travels and tours business specialize?
And how can they get in touch with you?
Okay. Well, usually we offer the mountain climbing, rock climbing, and any other extreme sports. And well, like the usual travel agency, we offer any trips local and international. So you can get in touch. I can give you my number. It's 0917-526-9786.
Do you have packages with special prizes or mga special discounts for group tours as well?
Definitely, that can be arranged.
Okay.
Okay. Lalo for teachers.
Yes, sir.
diba?
Definitely, syempre naman.
Kasama na tayo doon.
One of these days. One of these days. Tapos tayo, ako, si Teacher Jeff, tsaka si Teacher Jet, mag-extreme sports din.
rock climbing.
Something to watch out for talaga yun.
Watch out talaga dahil baka babagsak. So Teacher Lamer, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Trainer Gerald, it's really very complimentary business na kung meron kang travels and tours business and you also intersperse yung business mo with the knowledge that you have developed, the information that you have as a teacher. In fact, maganda nga kung you have a travels and tours business and then you also include historical facts. Kung meron kang, as a teacher, alam mo kung ano yung historical background ng mga lugar na pinupuntahan ninyo.
And it will make your topic a lot more interesting,
That's
diba?
correct. That's correct.
Pero curious lang, katropang Bob, no? What do you say to people na, traveling, gastos lang naman niya, wala naman ako naiuwi. Wala naman akong napapala.
I disagree with that one because the truth is, whatever you learn from the outside, meron ka talagang dala-dala. Meron kang madadala wherever you go, whatever you will be spending because all of the experiences that you have, meron talaga yang benefit na makukuha mo.
More intangible yung benefits.
Intangible. You will be able to gain friends.
Yes.
You will be able to gain experiences and these experiences, unless of course meron kang dementia, amnesia, makakalimutan mo yon. But meron ka talagang mapupulot na aral wherever you will be going. The experiences, sabi nga ni Teacher Jeff kanina na by going to places as a teacher of contemporary arts, mas naiintindihan niya. And like in teaching, sinasabi natin na we would be able to have better retention of the learning if we will be able to involve more senses.
Tsaka it opens your
And
mind
what
to,
else?
di ba?
What else can better stimulate your senses by going to a place, feeling the
Yes,
environment, tasting the food, smelling the air,
Yes.
than by traveling.
It opens your mind to other cultures, di ba?
That's
Hindi lang sa Pilipinas kasi dapat.
And you
di ba?
become more culturally competent.
Competent,
That's
yes.
another global skill that one should develop. Global competency, cultural competency,
Yeah.
to be able to understand people's points of view as well.
Correct.
Okay.
Let's now proceed to the next
That's
segment.
correct. I'm very sure excited si trainer
Yeah.
Gerald this afternoon.
Very
I give
much,
you
no?
the microphone.
Yeah. Welcome to TLC, The Learning Curve, the segment where we feature educators from the non-formal and informal sectors and the services that they offer. And, of course, your host for this segment is yours truly, corporate trainer Gerald Galang. Our topic for today's segment is about online entrepreneurial coaching, the new approach to strategic learning. O, di ba? Bago daw. Alam mo sa company namin, nagsisimula lang kami nito na online learning.
In fact, I missed one class ng PM People Management.
PMAP. Oo, PMAP.
People Management Association of the Philippines. I think yesterday they had an online class. 2 classes in the afternoon.
Sayang,
I forgot. I was enrolled. Sayang na sayang nga.
My gosh.
And I'm quite sure our guest is very much involved with the PMAP.
Yes, to talk about it, here's our corporate trainer, author, di ba? Dalawa yun sa books niya, meron na ako. And the President and Chief Executive Officer of Petalver Management Consultancy Services, Mr. Jonathan Petalver.
Yun.
Yes, welcome to the show.
Thank you once again. Maraming salamat sa pag-imbita sa akin, mga katropa. Magandang hapon sa inyong lahat. Okay, so...
Oo. Maganda yung, nung nag-chat kami niyan sa Messenger, sabi ko, ano ba yung, what are we going to talk about? Ano yung topic natin? And then he said about global entrepreneurial coaching. Global? Wow.
With certification.
Oh, with certification yun, no? You just don't attend seminars na gano'n-gano'n lang. You'll be certified, no?
Correct.
Okay. How can one become a global entrepreneurial coach?
Kasi marami ngayon, siguro sa ibang mga nakikinig who are interested to teach as well, no? Especially kasi ang focus natin ngayon is, ako like for instance, coming from the graduate school, teaching itong mga privilege to go to the school.
Correct,
Kasi
correct.
ang paniniwala ko parate, hindi lahat ng schooled educated.
Totoo yun.
Pero ako syempre schooled.
Oo.
Siyempre, kumbaga kaya kami karapatang magsalita, no? Kasi ikaw school.
Yes.
Pero nalaman ko for the last 20 years, hindi pala talaga lahat, no, may, sabihin na natin, may doctorate, may MBA.
Totoo yun.
Doctorate.
Tama ba?
Yes.
Tropang Robert, no?
Katropan Gerald, I really wanted to say something with regard to that one because I encountered, I think, one movie or one conversation or something on an article that I have read that said, it doesn't mean that since you graduated with a degree, it means you're educated.
Yep.
Totoo yun.
Because
Alam
yung
mo,
concept ng education is not only getting a specific degree, it's actually the education of the total person. You become competent not only with the basic skills of arithmetic, mathematics,
Correct.
reading,
Reading,
writing, grammar, but you also have to be able to have this sense of yung values mo. Values is really very important. And I think that's also the very reason why Philippine education also included values education in the curriculum, because when we talk about education, an educated person also has values, also has integrity, also has character.
So it's
I remember,
holistic. So it's
I-
holistic pala.
Yes,
Kuya.
yes. I remember there's this study that was conducted by Forbes magazine. Are you familiar with Forbes
Yes.
magazine? Sa kanila yung mga top 5,000 corporations in the world, mga ganyan, di ba?
And since you mentioned that one, Forbes magazine is very popular, and that's the very reason why the President of the United States insists and would even lie.
No.
Sabi nga nila, just to be able to get into the Forbes top 50.
Oh, di ba? Ayun. Where's the integrity naman there, di ba? O yan, sige, balik tayo sa study na yan. Sabi nga doon sa study na yun, ang mga group of CEOs from the top 5,000 corporations in the world. What if daw merong isang key person ka na nag-resign, either nag-resign, terminate, retired, or whatever happened, nawala siya, at kailangan mong mapalitan siya kaagad, no? At most important sa mapalitan siya kaagad, saan ka kukuha, sa labas o sa loob? So, lahat sila sinabi they would like to promote someone from the ranks. Okay. Pero ano yung mga qualifications na i-consider mo? Is it going to be skills, knowledge, or attitude? Alam mo, lahat sila sinabi attitude. Because in connection to sa sinabi mo kanina, tungkol sa values formation, mga CEOs, they consider it as their number one talaga, key talaga na qualification, no?
Yes.
For them to hire someone na kailangan nila.
Which makes people management and talent management even very, very complicated and challenging this time around. In fact, this time around, yung sa human resource, tayo nasa human resource, they have already converted the term to talent management or people management, and they even use the term human capital management. There are now international corporations that would quantify and qualify the worth of a particular human resource. It is a capital, and that's the very reason why they put a value, they put a quantifiable value that if you're going to be losing this person from our company, what would be our losses? If we would be able to invite a particular talent with these values, with these skills, with these knowledge, how much value, how much capital would we be able to put in our company? And that's the very reason why human resources become a very, very lucrative and dynamic field of discipline because of these new developments. And etong guest natin, si trainer Jonathan also has a lot to share with regard to this.
Ito naman, entrepreneurial kasi yun sa kanya, and global pa, ha? Pero alam mo, I wonder, sige, bago ko tanungin itong isang question ko, huling ko to kasi ito yung gusto kong manggaling sa isang expert Okay, again, what does it take to become a global entrepreneurial coach? Ano ba yung qualifications?
Okay. First things first, no? Kasi for the last years, marami kasing we zero in on entrepreneurship. Okay?
What is entrepreneurship?
Entrepreneurship kasi, either you are an employee, right now kasi in some companies, right? Kasi ako syempre, when I represent the Ateneo Grad School, may mga corporate accounts yan We are now penetrating companies ngayon and teach employees yung tinatawag na corporate entrepreneurship. I don't know if you heard about, for sure narinig yun yung corporate entrepreneurship. No?
Pero sige, expound.
So, normally, syempre, let's say top management level sila, di ba? Pag when they make decisions, syempre, top level yan. Let's say, standard, no? Sila dyan. Di ba? Iba yung level nila, sila cut when it comes to decision making. But the point is, their decision is based on the decisions that has been made down the line. So, pag ito, walang corporate entrepreneurship mindset or awareness, yung top management kasi wala silang didesisyonan kasi ang decision nila ay base doon sa mga napagpipili sila doon sa napagdesisyonan ng mga manager, supervisor. So, yan ngayon yung inay namin. Now, nung inaral namin siya, ano ngayon yung pinaka susi o yung gap, no, for you to become a corporate entrepreneur? Nakita namin siya doon sa tinatawag na micro-entrepreneurship. And you will be surprised sa mga nakikinig at nanonood ngayon. I don't know if you're aware, there are millions of micro-entrepreneurs, katulad sa inyo, independent, non-life insurance agent, insurance agents, direct sellers,
even
supplement, let's say si Sir kanina, yung travel agent. Normally, yung iba, nadidefine nila na of course, for you to increase your profit, you need to have sales. But it's more than that. Dapat ang mindset kagad na binibigay mo is you are more than a seller, or you are more than a networker or a teacher going into business. You are a micro-entrepreneur. That's why with my newest book, I call it MBA for Me. MBA for micro-entrepreneurship. Understanding MBA on a micro level, which is a must-read for all working professionals, business owners, and MSMEs. Tomorrow kasi I'll be in DTI. I was invited again. Kasi million talaga ang negosyo.
You're going to be speaking on that event which the DTI is promoting.
I'll be the guest
on my way to the station at Katropa and Gerald. I was the taxi driver put on the radio and turned on the radio, and then eto na nga in-advertise na the DTI is going to be having an event tomorrow, which is going to be focusing on micro so yun,
nagko-connect. Yan na ngayon. Yes, kasi milyon na yung nasa entrepreneurship. Pero sa totoo, yung iba doon successful, syempre may numero. Pero walang sustenance. Yung succession planning,
Yes.
kasi
Yes.
wala silang tools. That's why
Aha.
itong online coaching, may tinatawag kami online coaching ngayon, entrepreneurial coaching, which is global. Because anyone, especially sa mga nakikinig ngayon, bago po kayo pumasok sa entrepreneurship, kasi tayo as teachers, we have the gift and talent kasi passion
Yes.
to eh.
Oo.
At the end of the day,
Correct.
di ba sabi nga may pera, wala ba? Ang dami nakaka-realize na bago mag-retire, sasabihin ng ibang nagtuturo, sana nung mata-bata pa ako, nag-shift na ako, which is technically same true with what we're telling doctors. We call them doctorpreneurs, teacherpreneurs, di ba? Employeepreneurs. Kailangan may ganun siyang aspect. Itong global certification ngayon, I have now a partner, no, na we are so privileged. There's this, what we call the MLE Academy Australia.
Academy.
Wow.
Australia, wow.
Yes, sir. Katropa, Australia.
MLE stands for?
Mobile Learning Express.
Wow.
Why mobile? Kasi nga ngayon, wala nang tropang jet. You don't have time to go to
Yes.
school and
Schools.
attend.
Oo.
Hindi na nga
Ang
siya
hirap sa
online
schedule.
ngayon eh.
Because
It's
also,
mobile.
yes.
Dapat every module mo o learning tool mo, mobile. So may
Okay.
4 na courses ngayon. Pinili namin over 100 business courses. Ang ganda ng methodology. Kasi unang-una, there's a theory wherein we will extract tools. Kasi mahalaga lang naman tools and models. Eh. Kailangan mo makuha sa framework. Eh. Remember, in an MBA school, hindi naman lahat ng tools
Yes.
you will use. So dito, kinuha na lang namin. So may tools, tapos may cases, business cases, video,
Videos
and then assessment.
Tapos nakita ko you're
4
offering
courses.
4 courses.
4 courses.
May
For you to be
presentation
certified,
skills. Oo.
number 1, dapat hasa ka sa presentation.
Correct. Oo.
Number 2, yung training
Training
the
trainers.
trainers. Number
How to
3,
teach others, no?
coaching and mentoring.
Okay.
And number 4, of course, is entrepreneurship.
Wow.
okay.
So yung 4 na yon, you will take it. May isa akong gagraduate by Tuesday. 1 week natapos niya yung 4 courses.
Wow.
Oh, bilis.
Wow.
Award na
How
sa
do you
kanya,
do
no?
that?
Yeah, because madali, napakadali naman talaga.
If you have the time, you're consistent.
and the interest
Yes.
to do it. So ngayon, na-awardan na siya nito.
Pakita natin.
Okay, pakita natin sa
Pakita natin sa camera. Okay, so we have MLE.
Correct.
Ito.
Mobile
Okay. Diamond
Learning
Award.
Express. So anyone can enroll online.
And tuition.
Tuition. Nako, magugulat ka.
Mura
Kasi
nga siya. 4 courses na, tapos
No,
magkano
kasi
lang
itong
mabayaran
ating
mo?
kaibigan sa Australia, syempre, one of the best schools, di ba? Ang naka-rate sa kanya is $199 per course. Sabi ko, it will not work in the Philippines.
Oo nga, correct.
Oo, dito kasi, kung kaya ng libre.
Yes.
Di ba, mahirap naman kung libre, di ba?
Yes.
So, ang ginawa ko is, tinawaran natin, syempre, di ba, negosyo pa rin,
Oo.
$50 lang ang isa.
$50.
So, 5.
Yes, mga approximate.
Muna, tingnan niyo ito. Why? With your $200 or 10,000 pesos, ako may passion ako magturo, pero wala na akong
This is per
panahon.
course. This is per course.
No,
for the course.
2.5.
No, 2.5 per course.
Per
Okay,
course
so it's
yun.
going to be
If you
about
want to
10.
be a
Yes,
coach, a global entrepreneur coach, you are
You take the
required.
fourth.
Siyempre, you have to take the fourth, but still, that's 10,000.
Wow.
You know what with the 10,000? Magaling tayong magturo. Halimbawa, gusto natin, may passion. Wala tayong panahon na mag-research pa ng
Yun,
content.
oo, paano yun?
Meron tayong 100 business courses na nandun. Number 2,
Wow.
you don't have the time to develop your own learning tool. PowerPoint, case studies, meron na siya.
Wow.
It comes with ebook. It comes with certification.
Ebook, wow.
So parang in a way, Finland, kaya nga doon sa mga nanonood at nakikinig, wala na po kayong gagawin. All you have to do is join the community and we're
Okay.
just pioneering it. October ang launching pa lang.
Tapos may nabanggit siya na every week ba to?
Every week.
Every night, meron yata yung coaching session?
Every week yan.
Every
week. So you are free to log on to our, kaya online
Okay.
siya, webinar. Pero kung naintindihan mo na sa online, no, go and get your own students na and coach them.
Okay.
So rather than teaching, strategic na kasi ngayon is coaching. Eh. Hindi na siya yung, syempre pagturo, lecture.
Oo nga.
Ay.
You have to help them how to make it work. Yung kanilang
Yes.
And I'm quite sure,
advantage, eh.
Katropa and Gerald, you also know there is a difference between teaching and coaching.
Coaching, malaki.
Malaking
Malaki,
difference
oo.
niya. So, and that's also the very reason why we also have a trainers segment dito sa The Voice of the
Yeah.
Teachers,
Oo.
just to emphasize that there is really a difference between teaching in the classroom,
Correct.
training trainers, coaching individuals, mentoring individuals.
Yeah.
So merong pagkakaiba. I would really say that this is really value for money, Katropa and Gerald. Why? I have enrolled in a good number of MOOCs. I mentioned MOOCs to you last time. Massive open online courses. So there are a lot of MOOC providers on the internet. You have Coursera, you have Future Learn, Udemy, Udacity. You also have Allison. You also have even the Philanthropy University. So ang daming mga MOOCs online. Some of them are for pay, and then most of the courses are for about $50. So $50, if you're going to be multiplying that one by 53.61, alam ko yun, 53.61, more or less, that's a little over 3,000.
Okay
So, per
But
course,
there's no, Tropa, Robert, walang face-to-face.
Ayun,
So this one,
so this, an
because
added value.
The CEO mismo, kasi I was appointed by Australia as their international programs director.
Okay.
Global to. So,
Wow.
proud Filipino
Yes.
pride, diba? Yun ang wala. Kasi honestly, you can get for free. YouTube, yun ang Coursera offering free.
But it's not
hindi
enough.
Yes, it's
And,
not enough. Should be, may kasama kang practitioner, yung talagang,
And
let's
you
say ako, halimbawa, I want to go to food business.
Food business.
Okay. Dapat ang coach mo, expert na at marami ng failures doon para hindi mo na siya
Yes.
pagdaanan.
Ah.
You know, ang isang coach natin dito, si Joey Garcia, who was my student sa Ateneo. Siya yung may-ari.
Rai
Siya
Rai Ken?
nagturn around ng Rai Rai Ken.
Oh, yeah.
Sarap ng sushi.
Okay. So, okay.
Imagine mo mag-enroll ka ng 2.5. Tapos weekly, mamimit mo siya. So sasabihin na sa'yo,
mamimit mo siya?
yes, parang kayo, let's say, Tropang Robert and Tropang Gerald o si Jet here.
Yes.
May enroll as a global entrepreneur coach. Gagawan ka namin ng specialization mo para yung mga estudyante mag-enroll, ima-match namin.
Oh, okay.
So kasi ako, independent ako na nagtitinda ng non-life insurance. Okay, so enroll ako $50 sa entrepreneurship. Ang coach na ibang tatapat namin doon is si Global Entrepreneurial Coach Gerald.
Okay.
Kasi ikaw ang may knowledge dun sa
correct.
business na yon.
Which leads me to my next question.
Yes.
Ano ang benefits ng... Kasi some people... one of my professors, hindi ko na bagitin ko ng school, sabi niya, there are courses daw na hindi bagay sa online learning.
Marami.
Na mas, di ba? Parang mas bagay siya pag facilitator-led ng training
Correct.
programs. Yung
Tama.
talagang may kaharap kang nagpa-facilitate, classroom type siya, ganyan.
I disagree on that, no? Kasi you have to remember, online learning, hindi talaga yun yung the medium. Still, the medium is engagement face-to-face. Kasi may immediate feedback ka eh.
Correct.
Kaya mong sabihin, mali yan. Well, actually, ngayon sa disruption, sa totoo lang, wala namang mali eh. Kasi yung akala mong mali, yun yung tama. Yung akala mong tama, yun yung mali. Online learning for me, for us as a practitioner, it's just one of your tools. Kasi ang kagandahan ngayon kita, ma-attend ka ng seminar. Let's say gusto mong matuto on influencing people or motivating people.
Yes.
Kagandahan ng online learning na to, padadalan ka na namin kaagad kung ano yung pag-uusapan natin during the live workshop. That's why we only limit it to a maximum of 4 hours.
4 hours.
At pagpunta mo ron, it's more of interaction. Ibig sabihin, naaral mo na, ika-clarify mo na lang dun sa klase.
So, let me ask you, Jonathan.
Sige.
So that means this teaches every student to read in advance so that he or she would be more
Not only
engaged.
read, study in advance. Let's say, one course sa 2.5 mo, sa $50. Just imagine, mga katropa, 12 modules yun.
12.
And for each module, may theory, may case study,
Theory,
and may
case
assessment. So imagine mo, bago kang graduate, talagang may mastery ka na doon. Then pagpasok mo, wala, clarification ka na lang based on your own personal experience.
So for example, I took up yung
Presentation skills. One lang, isa lang. That's $50. Halimbawa.
Tapos pagdating doon sa face-to-face,
So meron na tayo, may kaklase ka. Siguro about 20 tayo or 25.
you'll be presenting in front, tapos bibigyan ka ng
Hindi, actual.
critic.
So what have you learned? Tayo ka dyan, you do the presentation as your
okay.
coach. I critique you.
Yun,
Yeah.
So, eto na yung parang magiging solution sa sinasabi ng iba't katropa ni Gerald na there are instances when there are online courses which are not really very good in teaching certain skills or knowledge. Eto, kino-complement siya ng actual
Yes.
critiquing because they still have
practitioner yung mga facility.
they have
Yeah.
face-to-face
Expert yung
they have
Yes.
face-to-face meetups. So, ang nangyayari dito is that it's somehow blended learning.
It's
na.
now called
It is.
blended progressive
Yes.
learning na ngayon.
Okay.
Pero paano yung mga nasa provinces?
Correct.
Pwede ba lang avail to?
Naman.
Okay.
Correct. So, papadala natin yung coaches doon.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Basta may minimum ka na 20 to 25,
20 to
padadala
25.
doon yung mga coaches.
Okay, got it.
That's why DTI got interested with the proposal. Kasi syempre marami. Kasi dalawang klase yan eh. A lot of times, wala kang online learning. Like for instance, may nag-approach sa amin, sa company namin, na isang malaking bangko, gusto niyang ipa-convert yung 10 module niya. Kasi 1,800 1,800 yung empleyado. Na parang kayo rin. Wala ka ng time pumunta ron.
Correct.
So pinapa-convert sa amin yung kanilang live workshop.
Oh.
So i-convert namin to our online platform, ipadadala sa kanila, para ikaw pagpunta mo ron, may knowledge na yung
Yes. Madali na usapan.
correct, para hindi na siya 1 day or 2 days. 3 hours na lang maximum. Kasi with the traffic ngayon, uubusin tayo ng oras. Kaya,
Correct.
again, online learning is just one of the tools. Pag wala pa rin live yan, na i-blend, hindi siya
Correct.
magiging ano. Hindi
dapat rin may live.
Oo eh.
Para balance siya.
Oo.
Trainer Gerald, naubusan na tayo ng oras. Our discussion has been very, very energetic, very interesting, and we just don't have enough time to discuss further. But I'm quite sure eto si Trainer Jonathan Pitalver is going to be visiting us from time to time, again, sometime in the future.
Maybe we can even force a partnership with
Yes.
him.
Yeah,
That's correct.
that's
Wow.
true.
That's true.
And sana makabisita kayo dahil our partner, si Ray Kirkmes in Australia, is here in Manila.
Wow.
Okay, that's
As in,
nice.
he's really the author of all these 100 online business courses and entrepreneurial courses.
Why not?
Oh.
And then we're setting up, wala pa kaming coaches, as in yung first coach pa lang will be awarded by Tuesday.
Oh.
Mag-enroll na ako
Binanggit mo
next
kayo
week.
na.
Oo,
Oo
we
nga.
need you. Kaya
No,
nawawagan
next week.
ako, kailangan ng Pilipinas
Kuya-
ng entrepreneurial coach.
Ay,
Yun
Kuya-
ang kailangan talaga.
Ay, kuya, ask ko lang.
Yes.
Pag kunwari kaming mga teachers sa summer, tos wala kaming ginagawa, pwede to sa amin? Mga
Oo
teachers?
naman. No, you will be surprised dun sa 100 online business courses, merong courses doon na pang teacher. Yun na nga,
Wow.
presentation.
Presentation skills.
Tinayata, presentation skills on a global level. Walang certification ng teacher.
Oo nga. Wala nga.
Pero ito, at kagandahan ito, bago tayo magtapos.
And this is
Australia-
globally recognized, no?
Hindi pa yun. May Australia record ka na. If you want to pursue your studies in Australia, recognize siya ng
Yes.
university. Ng government kasi.
Wow.
Okay.
That's nice.
Okay.
Okay
So,
to.
punong-puno.
May points.
Na-convince na ako. Na-convince.
Siksik yung discussion natin this afternoon. Unfortunately, we do not have time anymore. And so, in behalf of the Voice of the Teachers, we would like to thank Trainer Jonathan Pitalver
Maraming
for visiting
salamat.
us once again.
Yeah, we surely learned a lot.
Yes. Before we go, we would just like to announce to our listeners that next week we are going to be featuring the outstanding Filipino teachers of the Metro Bank Foundation.
Yun.
This is going to be a segment by Dr. Rizal Vidalio.
Yes.
He's very, very excited to be having and to be able to interview his co-awardees
Yes. So,
ng
diba? May 1
outstanding
million
Filipino
yun.
teachers of the Metro Bank Foundation.
Yan mga tunay na lodi, sabi nga nila.
Yes,
Yes.
idol na idol. Okay, so in behalf of Dr. Ray Samson, this is your host, Bobby Ancheta,
This is Trainer Gerald.
And Teacher Jet,
and we are
The voice of the teachers.
Ito ang DWDD 1134 kHz. Balita, impormasyon at musika. AM at FM pinagsama. Ito ang Katropa Radio. Iba tayo.
Kayo ay nakatutok sa 1134 kHz. DWDD Katropa Radio. Iba tayo. Kami po ay kasapi ng KBP, kapisanan ng mga broadcaster ng Pilipinas.